Hello and welcome to another Diablo 2 video. I am Lemuel24 and today I am bringing you 250 runs of the Pit in Act 1. So, why run the Pit? First of all, it's a level 85 area. This means that any item in the game has the potential to drop from unique boss packs. Secondly, it's a real easy area to run. You're not going to come up against any particularly strong mobs. The exception being you can come up against archers with fanaticism, which can do a bit of damage if you're not being careful. In terms of my character, I'm using a pretty standard Hammerden setup. I have been able to hit the 125 faster cast rate breakpoint. To do this, I've just got a 35 FCR spirit and made sure that I do have a 10 FCR ring. So in terms of the actual runs themselves, these were completed on players 5. This is a nice balance of difficulty, experience and drop chance. The runs themselves took 2.5 to 3 minutes per run. Ultimately, there's 250 runs for me. I am super happy with the drops. I think this could possibly be the best 250 runs of the Pit ever completed. Let me know if you think otherwise. Let me know what your best results are from Pit running. And yeah, let's get into some drops. The first noteworthy drop comes on run 16. It's the Spirit Ward. Not the best item with a high strength requirement, but reasonably rare and a tick off the grail. Just 3 runs later and I get an A Shooter's Temper. A poor roll with only 2 to skills and 16 lightning damage, but a nice drop nonetheless. The early luck continues as on the next run I find myself a cheeky little Rune. On run 41 I get my first Raven Frost ring. With a maximum roll in dexterity and a high roll in attack rating, this is a great find. The ring, because of its cannot be frozen as well as those other stats, is a staple in a lot of builds. On run 43, a fantastic small charm. 5 all resistance, 7 magic find. Incredibly useful for most characters. On run 105, Diablo walks the earth. After a quick respec and some gear change, I'm able to get my first Annihilus charm. This roll's really good, with 19 all attributes, 20 all res and 8% XP boost. On run 126, the drop that gets all Diablo 2 players' blood flowing, the unique Sacred Armor. This is always a heart in mouth time for anybody playing Diablo 2, and on this occasion the dice rolled in my favour, a Tyrael's might. I've made a separate video on this, so I won't go into too much detail other than to say this is the rarest item in the game, an incredible drop. My good luck continues as 17 runs later a unique spiderweb sash. Arachnid's Mesh, considered to be the best belt for the majority of caster builds. Run 185 brings a 4-socketed Paladin shield with 33 all res, a fantastic base for the Spirit rune word. On run 230, a potentially great base drops. It's an ethereal Archon plate. I use the cube recipe to socket this, and it comes up trumps with 4 sockets. That makes this a perfect base for a mercenary fortitude. On run 232, the go-to amulet for many melee builds, it is High Lord's Wrath. Just 5 runs from the end and I get the last noteworthy drop, and boy is it noteworthy. It's the unique diadem Griffon's Eye. A low roll with minus 16 enemy light resistance and plus 11 lightning skill damage, but a godly drop nonetheless. Okay, so that concludes 250 runs of the pits. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I consider those drops to be absolutely insane. The top three being the Arachnid Mesh, Griffon's Eye and Tyrael's Might. For those items to drop in such a relatively small sample size is absolutely mind-blowing, and I am chuffed to bits that I've got those items. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Next up, I'm going to be bringing out key runs, 500 Countess, 500 Summoner, 500 Neelathak. Look for that coming out over the next couple of weeks. I really enjoyed those runs. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.